Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Muhammad Nur Hadi Hilmi bin Anwar from semester 7 of Mechanical Engineering. Here I will present on my final year project 1. My project was related out of oil quality control lab at company in Kapar, Klang. First, I introduced Dr. Azianti Ismail as my supervisor and I asked Dr. Nur Azlina Muhammad Saleh as CO supervisor for my FYP. Okay, now I will start with the introduction. For my project, it is done at the Oil Quality Control Lab at Sumber Petroleum Cemerlang Company, which is located at Kapar, Klang. The basic operation of Oil Quality Control Lab is to do the inspection on the oil quality. Some improvement and changes of the current layout of the lab is needed. This is due to the importance of the lab in providing the result to the production line to be proceed. The project top priority is to improve the work efficiency of quality control staff. In order to achieve it, Kaizen and lean management method is used for the waste elimination. The project sustainability are focused on all aspects toward the environmental, economical, and the social. The method used is aimed at improving the safety of the workers, saving the time and cost, and saving the electrical energy. Proceed to literature review. Some research is done on the Kaizen, Lean, firewall analysis, and spaghetti diagram. As Lina and Ola state in their article, Kaizen is a system in which everyone is involved from upper management to the cleaning crew. It shows that the successfulness of the Kaizen method is by having everyone involved, as it requires the change in the mindset of all individuals towards the improvement. The Kaizen is more than merely a matter of development according to the Malik and Yuzan, because it represents the daily challenges that occur in the workplace and how these struggles are occur. While for the Lean concept is for waste reducing and the waste elimination. The implementation of 5S is the core in the Lean method. 5S help in cut down the non-value added time, boost productivity, and improve quality. This method has ever been used in companies to keep efficient facilities. Firewall analysis is a method for finding the root cause of the problems. As Wilson said, if the root cause of the problem is not discovered, the problem will remain. Lastly, the spaghetti diagram method. The spaghetti diagram is one of the tools in production as the result of spaghetti diagram can be used to identify and demonstrate on the where the waste is. Now I will explain the detail of the problem statement and objective of the project. As the main problem in this company is come from the oil quality control lab. This is because it takes a lot of time in getting the result for the production to start. The second problem is having waste of unnecessary movement of the worker due to improper arrangement of the apparatus and the machine. Next, because the waste is not properly organized, the workplace environment becomes uncomfortable for the worker. And lastly, hard in finding the item because it's not stored properly at the right place. For the objective, to reduce the movement of the quality control staff by improving the work efficiency by relying out of quality control lab. Also to determine and identify all types of waste exist in the lab. Scope and limitation of the project. The project is carried out physically at the Sumber Petroleum Cemerlang Company. The scope of the project is to eliminate the waste by implementation of Kaizen and Lean method, using the 5Y analysis in order to determine the root cause of the problem. The spaghetti diagram has been used to determine the movement of the oil quality control staff. While the limitation of the project is only focused at the oil quality control lab. This is because the quality control lab is important because the production line is rely on the result of tested oil. Also, time waste at quality control lab that affect the production line to start. Now I will proceed on the methodology used in this project. First method is company visit. In April, I go to the Sumber Petroleum Cemerlang Company in 2 weeks to do some observation. The purpose of the company visit is to identify the key problem and to brainstorm the idea for the methods to be implemented that help in really out the lab. While for the second method is by using of Kaizen cycle as the method to try the idea. The Kaizen cycle consists of 4 parts, which is plan, do, check and act. The first one is plan, which is identify the problem and ways to overcome it. Next step is applying the ideas such using 5S method as the way for solution. Then evaluate the result from the method that has been done. And lastly, decide on the method effectiveness in overcome the problem. If the result is good, then the method can be proceed. If don't, the Kaizen cycle need to be start again. The next method is by implementation of 5S method. 5S have 5 process. The first process is sort. For the sort is keep what is needed and remove what is unwanted. Using the red tag technique. The red tag technique is used in order to determine whether the item is unnecessary item that can be thrown away or the item that has some value to be sold or reused. The next process is set in order. Set in order have 3 actions that can be used for arrange the necessary item. The first action is item that frequently used is placed near at the point of use. The second action, item that sometimes used is placed further away but easy to find. And lastly, item that not used at all but need to keep is be stored with clear identification. The third process is shine. Shine is the process is done to ensure the more comfortable environment and safer workplace that focusing on the cleanliness of the workplace. While for the fourth process is standardize. Standardize is the process to ensure the continuous flow of first three process. In order to make it happen, make a schedule for continuous practice. The last process is sustain. Sustain is to ensure this system long-term viability and to improve it further. To ensure the system long-term viability is by doing the audit on the 5S process implementation and getting the feedback back by the worker in order to improve it. Proceed to 5Y analysis. It used to identify on why need to rely out of the oil quality control lab. The main problem is the production late in proceed the packaging process. To find the root cause of the problem, the repeating of why question is done. The first why is quality control lab late in sending the result to the production. The second why is question on why it late. It late because of taking a lot of time in getting the result. The third one is discover that taking a lot of time due to the too much movement is involved in the quality control lab in getting the job done. The last one discover the root cause of the problem comes from not properly organized the equipment and apparatus following the order and flow. As for suggestion solution is to reorganize and relay out of the oil quality control lab. The last method used in this project is spaghetti diagram. It used to do the observation of the movement of worker in order to identify the unnecessary movement. The figure below shows the movement of the quality control staff during the work process. The data is collected during the observation of the movement. As the data collected, the total of steps involved is 87 steps to finish one sample. Half from 87 steps for recipe table to quality control lab because of the recipe table is located far from the lab. Also, at recipe table, lot of paperwork need to fill up that already increase the cycle time of the work. There are also have repetition of movement in the hot row as shown by the arrow to the same equipment. 6 or 7 samples a day need to be tested. As the calculation shows, if 6 samples a day, we involve in 500 to 22 steps per day, while if 7 samples a day, we involve in 609 steps per day. Proceed to expected result. Be able to make improvement on work efficiency and assuring continuous improvement. Reduce the movement involved in the oil quality control lab. Reduce in time taken for production to proceed and start the work. Can boost the work performance of the quality control workers and successfully engineer out of the oil quality control lab. Lastly, for the future project planning, the first one is to rearrange the equipment. Arrange back the equipment according to their flow and their order in order to reduce the movement of doing the job, and also to reduce in cycle time for the work. The second project planning is PEEP, which is place for everything and everything in its place. It is to reduce the material searching time by labeling the place or houses for the equipment. Lastly, JIT, which is just in time in lab, to managing the inventory waste by eliminating non-value adding activity and reducing the processing waste. I think that's all from me for final year project 1. Thank you.